Hey, good morning, guys. It is Sunday morning, and Amy and I are just getting packed up. We've been here all yesterday, I guess, Friday evening, Saturday, and today is Sunday. Beautiful sunny day outside. I'll show you guys around the apartment in a second here, but I just opened up my computer. I was just checking on my YouTube account, and I've been waiting for a really long time. I know this is tiny numbers for most of you guys, and doesn't really matter for most of you guys, but I've been waiting for a long time to break 6,000 subscribers, and I just opened up my channel, and I am sitting at 5,999 subscribers. I'm so close. I'm one person away from hitting that 6,000. That's it's a bit of a milestone for me. It's pretty neat to see that. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that switch over. I'm not sure when that's going to happen, but yeah, we got some cool things planned today. Not too much, but we're going to be heading over. We're going to be checking out of here shortly. I'm going to be heading over to Ruben's place, and I've got a bit of a meeting with him. We're going to be talking about something that him and I are going to be doing in the future. I'm not giving you guys any details at this point, but I guarantee you it's going to be probably the coolest thing you guys have ever seen. Well, definitely the coolest thing you guys have seen on my channel. Might be one of the coolest things you guys have seen. I'm really looking forward to sharing it with you. I don't know when I'm going to reveal it. I don't want to I don't want to reveal until there's a lot more details and things are firm. But we have something really excited planned together. So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, other than that, Amy and I are just gonna tour around Whistler a little bit more, I think. So as you can see, it is nice and sunny out there, and there's the ski lift right there. And it looks like they're just starting to open up the hot tubs down there. Nice, and this is the little apartment that we have. It is beautiful. Amy is getting ready. And anyways, yeah, so I'm hoping to get the drone out. Hey guys, so Amy and I are back on our way. We're currently on the Sea to Sky Highway. We just left Ruben and Nancy's house. Had a wonderful time with them, spent the afternoon with them. They were wonderful hosts. And so like I say, we're on the Sea to Sky Highway heading back home now. And I just had to pull over for a second to just take a breath here and look around and show you guys this view. This is, for those of you who haven't been here before, the Sea to Sky Highway is the corridor that takes you from Vancouver to Whistler, and I think it's known as one of the most scenic drives in Canada, at least in Western Canada. Anyways, that's Horseshoe Bay out there, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So I just had to take a quick second to pull over, show you guys that, and we're grabbing a little bit of food out of the back of the car, and then we'll continue on our way. But wow, turned out to be an awesome weekend. The weather turned out to be good. Didn't fly the drone as much as I thought, but you guys saw a couple of clips there. And so now it's time to head back home and start flying. We're hoping, fingers crossed, that we're going to be able to fly the Cabri this week. Hoping to be able to get the paperwork for that. So, see how, yeah, that's about what's going on at the moment, but we'll talk to you guys again soon. Sweet. There goes Josh on his long nav cross-country trip. Beautiful day this morning. It's Monday morning, and he's getting close to his end of his course as well. And so he's heading off right now on his way to Squamish first, so he's going to go out past Pitt Meadows, up the Indian Arm, over to Squamish Airport, land there, and then he's going to fly over to Sechelt Airport, do a landing there and pick up some fuel, and then he'll come back through Vancouver Harbor, land at Pitt Meadows, and then back home. So it'll take him about 3 hours to do that. That's always a really exciting trip for the students, because it's the first time they get to land at another airport, shut down, and actually get fuel by themselves. So it's a big adventure, very exciting for him. And so really good that he's able to do that today. And we just have our friend Werner coming in to grab some fuel here, and Tyler is getting ready for his flight test today. It's a big day for him, and he's nervous. He's in the back getting all his planning done and stuff like that, but I think he's really excited to get it done as well. So yeah, very exciting, big day today. So.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing. It's in the beginning, it's very intimidating because you make a tiny little correction, and the helicopter moves like crazy, and you don't know what the limits are, right?
Right.
And so I'll fly with you for a second here, and so you can see we'll do a couple of bigger banks. Like we've done some pretty gentle ones. That's a 30-degree bank right there.
Okay.
And that's nothing for this helicopter. This helicopter could do 60 degrees no problem. But as you can see, that's just a 30-degree bank there.
Yep.
And the helicopter is totally comfortable, totally stable.
Right.
And so you can see the movements that you're doing, we're not getting anywhere near what the helicopter's limits are, right? So I'm going to give it back over to you again.
Okay.
And just for everybody watching, this is John.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, John's on his first helicopter flight. And what are you thinking? It's pretty crazy, eh?
Yeah, it's quite crazy, and there's beautiful weather out today as well. It's got kind of lucky with that.
Absolutely, that makes it really good. Yeah. So we're just going over the different controls here. He's working with the cyclic right now and learning how that works, and just kind of getting a bit of the lefts and the rights, the turns and so forth. And I was just explaining to him a minute ago the ball here, same as the string outside. And I just had one of my viewers actually ask me if I could answer what that ball really does. So just to quickly go over it again, you can see the ball's in the middle right now, and so the helicopter is in trim. And if I push some left pedal, so I'll push some left pedal here, you can see that ball goes off to one side, and the string outside shows that we're not in trim either. And if I push some right pedal, you see the ball goes off to the other side, and again it shows that we're not in trim, and I'm using a bunch of right pedal there. So if we find the perfect balance on the two pedals, you can see the ball goes nicely in the middle, and we're nicely in trim there, and so the helicopter is flying straight through the slipstream of the air. So the controls are over to you again. You're flying, and yeah, very nice work. How'd that feel?
Felt pretty good. I didn't even want to take my hands off to drink a bit of water,
That's right.
take a photo or nothing.
You didn't even take a picture. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get a photo of you afterwards.
That's all right. No, but it was cool. It was strange and different, but it was very interesting for sure.
Yeah. Did you like it? Was it enjoyable, or was it?
It was definitely enjoyable. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to wrap my head around it yet a little bit, I think, but I mean, it was very enjoyable.
Yeah.
It was different. Yeah, it was awesome though. Thank you.
It's absolutely, yeah. Like I say, it's a lot to wrap your head around on the day one, and there's just so much new stuff coming at you, right? Even starting from the checklist, just going through that.
Yep.
Like 98% of this doesn't really make any sense.
Right.
And
okay.
The odd thing is like, oh, okay, those are lights, that's fine.
Yeah.
But a lot of the systems and stuff, I don't want to go into detail and explaining those on day one, because it's overwhelming, right?
Right.
But you do it 4, 5, 6 times, and it's amazing how quickly things pick up. And especially once you start training, then we take a little bit of time and we explain each one of those things, what each one means and why we do them and stuff.
Yep.
And then they start to make sense. And it's a repetition game, right? The more you do it, the easier it's going to get.
Right.
And so you just do it again and again and again, and it starts to click in and go, oh, okay, now I know why I'm doing it all.
Yep.
So, very good. So we're at minute 40. We're a little bit past what we would normally go to, so that's fine. We'll go down to 2,000.
Yep.
And there 2000. The idea is basically doing a 2.5 minute cooldown. The reason the helicopter needs a cooldown is because, as you saw, we're running at a constant RPM the whole time, right?
Yep.
Unlike an airplane. So an airplane, you're constantly using a throttle, and when you're coming in for landing, you idle it back and you land with it at idle, and then you taxi in, and you're very low RPMs when you're doing that.
Okay.
So the engine gets lots of time to cool down, whereas a helicopter, we're at full RPM the whole time. It's not full power necessarily, because the collective up and down is our power.
Right.
But it's still full RPM. It's like having the throttle all the way on in your car, right?
Yep.
And so when you land, you need time to cool the engine down, because if you shut it down right away, you start cracking the cylinders. Like you'll start getting stress fractures and stuff like that.
Yep.
So every helicopter cools down in a different amount of time, but usually it's about 2.5 minutes. So you can see we're at 2.5 minutes now. We'll turn this guy off. So we go throttle off. We disengage the clutch there. About 3 seconds later, we pull the mixture out, and that's what's going to actually shut the engine down right there.
Okay.
And then it's pretty much just clean up after that. So we go magnetos off. The alternator can come off. Radio I already turned off just because it was a little noisy. I'm going to put that back to 1200. Turn the transponder off. Yep. Then I have to wait about 40 seconds. The belts are disengaging right now.
Okay.
So I wait about 40 seconds for the belts to disengage, and then I shut the battery off, and that's it.
Awesome.
Yeah. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
You just flew a helicopter for the first time.
Yeah. That's cool.
That'll take a little bit of getting used to. And we'll go battery off.